this video is going to show you how to roll out a slab of clay for your clay tile project. There's a few different materials that you're going to need. One is that you need to be working on one of these canvas squares. If you're not working on one of these, then when you roll out the slab, your tile or your clay is going to stick to the table and it's going to be difficult to get it off. So make sure that you're working on a canvas square. The other thing that you're going to need are these wooden sticks. Those go on either side of your piece of clay. You're going to need a rolling pin, and then you're also going to need one of these clay knives for cutting out your tile. You should have your plan done, your design done, and you're going to want to have this with you to make sure that you're getting your tile the right size that you want it. Alright, so your first step is to line up these sticks on either side. Make sure that they are close enough together that the rolling pin sits on them. If they're too far apart, then the rolling pin will end up being on the canvas square, and you don't want that. Alright, next step is to just start rolling out your tile, your clay, and you're going to want to flip it. So I would flip it over a couple different ways. And you're going to want to keep rolling this out until it stops moving. Now, you also want to be checking to make sure that you're going to be getting it the right size for your paper. So when I put this on here, it looks like it's almost the right width, but not quite. So I think what I'm going to do is rotate it this way and roll it out longer on that side. Alright, so this is mostly fitting on here, but I have one little corner here that doesn't quite fit in there. So what I can do, if you run into this situation where it's not quite where you need it to be, you can always take off an extra piece on the other side. And patch it on there. So it's not quite how I want on there, so I can just take a little extra piece. Because this clay is fresh and it's not dried out at all, there's plenty of moisture in there, you don't really need to worry about slipping and scoring when you do this, because it'll just press right on there and be fine. Alright, so I'm going to roll that. And then I've got my tile. The next step in this is going to be to trace your design. So whichever design you want to do, you're going to place that on your tile, and then you're going to be taking a dull pencil and you're going to be tracing out the lines in order to transfer your design.